Yes! What is up? It's another episode. It's another episode of Tall Can Tuesday. What up, everybody? What up, General Hobbies? What up? Hold on, let me get the loop going here. What up, Curtis? That's a new name. What's up, dude? What up, Troy? Always a pleasure. K9, what's up, dude? Aiden, what's up? Damien, another new name. What's up, man? What are we doing? Well, I think we're going to talk a lot about fifth scale and sort of a new project that's coming. It's a collab between Kpoprc and CardinalRacing.com. If you know anything about CardinalRacing.com, he is a North American MCD sponsor. Although this project has nothing to do with MCD, he definitely does stock the sickest, largest RCs you can buy, and this new project is something crazy. But first, obviously, we got to do step two. Step two will be some lek. It roughly translates from Polish to medicine. Let's get some medicine up in here. Delicious beer. If you ever have a chance to have some lek, have it, because it's tasty. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Once it hits the lips. Yes. Oh my God, it's delicious. It's so delicious. Anyway, behind me here you can see this is actually a series on my channel, so if you got nothing to watch, check it out. This thing actually started as a fifth scale truck, 4-wheel drive, 2-stroke gasoline truck, and it actually ended up winning the Canadian fifth scale nationals. Really talented driver brought it through the finish line, but man, was it a cool truck. And then Cardinal Racing and I got together and we converted it into the MCD XR5, which you see behind me here. It is a Fiat Tipo. It never came in North America, but it definitely did race in WRC. Actually, maybe it didn't. Although this style of like hatchback definitely dominated the WRC scene for like the last 10 years. But we'll get into that. Let's see these comments, man. Let's see what's up. Nicholas Jacob, what's up, man? Demo RC, what's up? Let's see. Who else is up in here? What's going on in here? Jeremy Martell, what's up, buddy? A lot of familiar faces. Glad to see all you dudes. Welcome to Tall Can Tuesdays. I should drink some more beer, right? Yes. Sean Murphy, new name. What's up? Thanks a lot for the kind words. Monster RC, love the scale projects. Yeah, man, always trying to keep it as sass as possible. Because, that's how we do. This thing's huge, by the way. I don't think scale... There is, like, no scale when it comes to video, right? But, like, just look at my hand, right? Like the wheel is the size of my hand. This thing weighs a lot. And when it gets going, it gets going. So yeah. Hope everybody's having a good January, a good start to 2021. I feel like there's still a little residual 2020 kind of poisoning a little bit at the beginning of 2021. But hopefully we can kind of bring a happy spot to 2021 for you dudes. And, maybe like a... what's it called? A politics-free zone in here. No talk of politics, please. We're here to talk about RC and sass things. All things sass. Sass meaning scale as. Yeah. SHIT or whatever. All right, Monster RC says she's massive. I love fifth scale. What's you from? I'm in Ontario, man. I'm in Toronto. I'm in the 6. I'm in Drake 6 or whatever. Yeah, Mike, it's big. It's so big. Also, I turned the lights on too because I thought it would look cool in the background, and it does, right? It does. Yes, no P word. I'm all for that, man. Let's take it back to the 90s when everybody just didn't talk about their political sway. Let's just avoid that altogether. What's up, cold up there? It's actually not been that cold. If you draw a line from Chicago, you'll hit Toronto. So we're about as cold as Chicago. Sometimes Chicago gets pretty damn cold, but I don't know. It's been unseasonably warm. It's been like 2 degrees up here. We haven't even had that much of a white Christmas either, so it's kind of crappy. But whatever. I'm kind of waiting for some snow because usually when it just dumps, you know, parking lots get these like big excavators to just sort of push all the snow into these large banks, and I want to hit that with a shovel and the monster truck, man. That's going to be where that SMT-10 gets its maiden voyage. But like I said, no snow. Wicked. Yeah, rip open that box. You guys are going to hate me because I got some teases for you dudes. The unboxing of that big ass box, which you'll see a little later, won't be until probably tomorrow or Thursday. That's when I'm gonna post that video. Maybe at the end of this stream, if I drink enough of these, I'll show you a little sneak peek of what's under that bed sheet beside the MCD there that you can't kind of see, because it's there, and it's big because it takes up most of my room that way. You know, most of the studio is the new project, and maybe just a little bit. I'll just show you one little thing. Yeah. So I mean, the light's kind of getting crappy, but you can see there. This is just one, right? Here's the front tire. These are the wheels. How crazy is that? They smell great. They smell really good too. Like, they don't smell like awful rubber, which is good. Cause like, man. No. Yes, agreed. It's not a drag car. It'll go extremely fast though. I can guarantee you that. The chassis on this thing is incredibly light. I got to give a shout out. If you guys want to check out cardinalracing.com, I left the link in the description. But yeah. Foam inserts? No, there's no foam inserts on these things, which is weird. Oh, wait, maybe there... No, there isn't. It didn't come with foam inserts. Unless I'm an idiot. You know, it might have came with foam inserts, and I may have thought they were packaging. But thank God I didn't throw those out, so we'll see. Maybe there is foam that's supposed to go in here. Oh boy, you're right. Thanks, Nash. Yeah, man, Toronto. Same with was it Scale Builders Guild? What's that guy's name? There's like a bunch of RC YouTubers from here. Yes. Oh, dude, thank you so much, dudes. If you guys want to, you know, support the channel, you can buy t-shirts. I gotta redesign them though, because they say K-pop, and anytime you wear it, people are gonna think you're like super into BTS or like Korean pop music or whatever, and I don't think that's probably why I don't sell very many of those t-shirts. No, I'm not burning any nitro. However, you know, considering we're talking about fifth scale, you know, I can't even get it into frame, but this is my Baja here, and I thought it was cleaner when I put it away, but it's not, and it's so heavy. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm looking at this thing, and to be honest, I went to Dave's Discount Motors, and I started to think about all the parts I need to get that thing going again. Back in the day, I was running that two-stroke chainsaw motor, 29cc OBR motor. It's ported. It's got a billet bottom end. The thing is like high compression, 29cc, and I was running it on Coleman camp fuel, on naphtha. And what was cool about that is all the boat guys, all the two-stroke boat guys use naphtha, and it's a very clean gas. So when it burns, it doesn't really leave a lot of carbon. So if you run your two strokes, like if you have a weed whacker or whatever, and you're cool with paying like 20, you know, I guess you guys in the States, like $9-10 a gallon in fuel. Use Coleman camp fuel. It might diesel a bit depending on how hot the motor is, but it will keep things clean, and your motor will just last forever. It's like the best thing ever. And it also doesn't smell like gasoline. It smells like lamp oil. And I remember, you know, I lived right in the center of a large city. I don't have a garage. So like when I was just like living with a roommate, you know, I couldn't keep a jerry can full of 2 mixed gasoline. Jesus. I need a drink. Hey. Yeah, so like I couldn't keep gas in my apartment. So naphtha was the best for that. Yeah, that thing's massive. Let's see what you guys are saying. Still on lockdown? Yeah, we're still on lockdown. It sucks because I really want to go drifting, but you know what to do? What to do? You know. Oh, thoughts on Bozosuku cars? You know, like there was a time in the '90s when everybody was molding their plastic bumpers into their fenders, and then they're still putting airplane wings on the back of cars. Like, do you really need downforce? Like, I guess it's just the personal taste thing. And some of the really wild ones are pretty cool. Some of the like rat roddy ones where it's like rusty and like whatever. It's very Japanese. Like, I'm cool with that. I guess it's like a cultural thing, and some of them look really funny. But I'm not into the buses. You guys seen the buses where it's like crazy lips you could like hang out on the front of the bumper? Yeah, no, not into it. JDM, yeah. I mean, some of them are like cool. Like, I like a little bit of that flavor, you know, if the exhaust is coming out a little bit, you know, like a little higher than it should, or whatever, or just like the serious poke is kind of cool. It just depends on what you're going for, right? Like, I'm not one to judge, and like it can be sick. Let's just put it that way. There's some things that if done right are just beautiful, right? Buses are crap. Yeah, man, like, I'm just not into it. I'm just not into it. Like, there was a Wicked series in Japan where they were taking like Dodge vans and they were racing them like on like the Suzuka circuit or whatever, and those were dope. But that's because they had like fat, meaty, you know, tires, and like slammed to the ground and just like ripping it as hard as they could. Super cool. Super cool. Nice. Anyway, let's do some stuff. Let's check out some stuff. I thought I'd bring it back to some RCs, just some RC racing back in the day. So I thought maybe I'd show some of this stuff off.
You doing a fifthscale there? What are you, number 20 slow one?
This looks way more tech. It's quite the step down, eh?
Gotta be inside. That's gotta be an inside launch.
Guadalupe, think they do the triple again today? Probably. Big power motion.
They were landing over there.
So sick.
This is gonna be killer.
Yeah, this is gonna be where you break some parts right here.
I broke some parts. You gotta remember, these things are massive. This is a dirt bike track.
Good work, Tom. The track looks pretty awesome, actually.
Man, racing those fifth scales, there was a sweet spot, you know, 5 years back where it was just like the coolest dudes. And we would just like race every weekend, and it was, you know, drinking beer, smoking a little bit of the Sesamilia, and it was a great time, man. Get a suntan, you know, rip it up. This video is actually, I think, the only fifth scale video I made where I'm actually driving. My buddy Mark Volino, he might be here in the comments. He came out on my birthday. And we hit it, man. We hit this track so hard. You can see there, that's the Baja 5T there, with the Kraken cage, before Kraken came out with their own fifth scale, which is super cool. Yeah, super cool, man. What a time. What a time. Anyway, you can see me there hitting it up. see, are you gonna get into fifth scale racing? Yeah, no, I'll be there at the fifth scale Nats this year for sure. I missed it last year, but I'll be there this year. One of the tracks actually closed down, and a lot of the two-wheel drive class people just left it. And I'm not super into the four-wheel drive because there's a lot of sort of like reckless driving in that class, and it's just no fun at that point, you know, when you get taken out by somebody you're lapping. You know what I mean? Like that's basically what started to happen. You know, you got certain people on the track that just like will knock you out, and like you're like, well, what the F, man? You just T-boned me. I'm lapping you the third time. Anyway, but not only that, like it was just tough. It was tough, and it was starting to get really popular. And when it got really popular, you know, you would go there and you would spend all this time, and you'd only get like 10 minutes of track time, and it just kind of got lame after that. But we'll see if we can kind of resurrect it a little bit in the next coming years. I'm sure Nash is down. Let's see. That was fun. See, Nash saying that was fun. It was a good time. But, you know, we're probably going to end up having to sort of make our own opportunities when it comes with fifth scale. But we'll see, right? Like, you know what? I shouldn't even say that, because, like, it might happen. There's a lot of people still passionate about it in our community, and, like, who knows, man? It might get resurrected again. You never know. Which car? Oh, I don't know, man. I missed it. These are all Baja 5Ts, so they're all two-wheel drives. Two-wheel drives. There's Nash's car right there, hitting the berm. You can see it there. Yes! Dude, if this thing hits you, it's gonna break your ankle. It'll break your ankle. Yeah, 10 minutes in a park would have a track. Agreed, dude. Yeah. No, I think the community can still stay. It's just, you know, maybe it just needed a break. But you can see this is actually a track that a buddy of ours, Jeff, built in his backyard, and unfortunately doesn't live on this property anymore. But man, this was probably the most fun we've ever had, because we could just do laps on laps on laps, and like I could hit a whole tank. It was 45 minutes a tank with these cars, you know, 45 minutes of non-stop just ripping, and they designed this track in such a way that like you could be on 3/4 full throttle the whole time, and you'd let's see. Wait. I'm trying to read the comments. They're going by super. Oh man, brother got hit with one at a local dirt bike track and broke his shin. These things are no joke, man. No joke. These things are heavy. Like I can barely lift this thing, and can you imagine that thing going like, you know, 40 miles an hour and just taking out your leg? Like it's rough. It's rough. But anyway, man, it's just it's good to sort of reminisce and check out this footage again. Here, I'll show you guys. Speaking of like getting super injured, here's a crash compilation I made a while back. This is like every crash from racing that I had on tape, so it's pretty sweet to see them all rolling around. Actually, Alan, I mean on the DL dudes, because I thought maybe I could make a viral video and make like a kid stroller into an RC. you know, like a baby stroller, and like put like really powerful brushless motors on the back wheels, and then just like pretend there's a baby in there, you know, and then like just rip it. Could you imagine just like ripping a kid's like a just like up dirt hill and stuff, like parents around? That would be the funniest thing ever. Power Wheels thing has been done, unfortunately. Oh, Neza was gonna... So awesome. Yeah, no Power Wheels. No Power Wheels. Why would I need Power Wheels? I got like 3 large scales that barely fit in my studio. 3 now. 3. Anyway, this footage is... I bought a whole bunch of Kpoprcs, and like we had a whole bunch on our cars, and made for a really good video. This is just a taste, man. You know, you guys could just like check out the back catalog of Kpoprc videos. You have hours and hours of enjoyment. Those things get no play anymore, which is too bad. YouTube doesn't champion, you know, quality videos, unfortunately. But yeah, man, lots of wrecks. Yeah, I watch those guys a lot, man. Those guys are king, man. If only I had a backyard and in the mountains and a TIG welder and a pipe bender, you know? Man, it would be fun. But those guys are pretty cool. I feel like they created their own like style of like four-wheeling, you know? Like they've created this four-wheel drive like trend of building your own chassis, independent suspension, and like chain driven. You know, the chain's like right by your pant leg. You know what I mean? Man, so cool. So cool. Man, some dudes, man. Do some cool stuff for sure. Grind Hard Plumbing, man. Check them out. If you're not subscribed to them, check them out. And another hour, just more hours and hours of YouTube enjoyment if you're, you know, on lockdown and you got nothing else to do. Cheers to beers, boys. Yeah. Right? Right, Nicholas? Maybe one day, you know? Maybe one day. Oh, Colin, you're so lucky, bro. Just like... Man, I don't even know what to tell you, dude. Just like you even now, you can buy... Here, because this video is like basically over, we can go back to the logo loop. What was I gonna say? Colin, man, you can buy TIG welders. Like, I mean, maybe they won't last long, but from Harbor Freight for like $100 goddamn dollars. So you can buy a freaking plasma cutter for like $100. Dude, when I was a teenager, what was it? A MIG welder with like gas shielding was like, I don't know, $1,500. You know, I bought my Hobart handler for like $1,200, and like, my God, you could get that stuff for so cheap now. I mean, it might not last at all like very long, but you could get together a pretty awesome go-kart or whatever, man. Yeah. What's up? Did you see? Are you talking about me drinking beer? Because I got more beer. I got to get to it. You know, I'm just like trying not to procrastinate. Anyway, let's talk about... oh, jeez. Jeez. Put a little choke on there would have started. Yeah, let's talk about the MCD. Let's talk about this MCD. Alright. Let's see if we can get the audio locally down. Alright. Wicked, let me get in here. Alright, so this is the build of the MCD XR5. It is a monster. You can see how big this thing is. It started as this, you know, as a truck that won the Canadian Fifth Scale Championship one year. I mean, it was a talented driver that won it, but you can see the scale there. So it started as this truck, and we converted it. Cardinal Racing and I converted this thing into a WRC monster. This is in Nash's garage. We were trying to burn it out, and yeah, it burned out. The rubber actually melted. You can see here's the conversion kit that we had. Look at the size of the shocks, man. It's crazy. And we also, you know, for the livery, we went with the sort of Hyundai-inspired, you know, was it the H20 or I-20? Can't remember the livery, but my God, man, this is where the soul of the scale as build came from, man. Like we wanted this car to do this, you know. And to be fair, I probably should hit it again on the dirt. Take it to some kind of single track mountain bike place and just rip it and see if we can be super aggressive with it, which would be super cool. But oh, I also added sparks. So I put spark like flint, you know, fire starting flint on the bottom so that when it would bottom out, it would spark, which I thought was super cool because, like, I don't know if you've ever seen, you know, WRC cars kind of get air and then hit and just spark. So that was the idea. And, you know, Nash, I think Nash is on here, but Nash is driving, I'm shooting, and we're trying to find a good spot to sort of get it to slide. But yeah. Wicked. Thanks, Nick. Yeah, it looks really good. Agreed. So awesome. Yeah, and there's my Subi there. It's got some nuts to it for sure. Wicked. Anyway, let's see here. Eastwood TIG 200 is a good starter welder. Yeah, man. All right, well, there you go. That's awesome. Let's see here. Oh, sweet. Rev has found my channel, I guess, with this project. That's super awesome. You know, the MCDs are not cheap, you know, but I mean, if you're... The thing is, okay, so, you know, I get a lot of, like, negative Nancys on YouTube being like, why don't you just get a car? This is the thing, though. Like, if you wanted to drift, for example, how much money are you going to spend on tires if you do 4 track days a year? That's how much one of these costs. Probably, like, maybe 2 sets of tire. 2 sets of good tires. That's how much this car costs, you know? You know, like $1.5 grand, probably. Maybe a little bit more, depending on how you, like, outfit it, right? So they are pretty pricey, but, like, compared to what? Like, that's the thing. Compared to what are they pricey? You know, like, when we were racing the fifth scales, like, it was a competitive series. We were racing every weekend, and, like, you wanted to do this, like real WRC racing, you're only going to be able to race once or twice a year, you know, in amateur series or whatever. And then, you know, what's it going to cost you to outfit a real car? So, I don't know. I guess it just depends. Like, these are really competitive race machines. And it's just, like, depends on, like... It just depends on like, what you want to do, you know? If you don't have the space and you don't have the cash to go real racing, this is a good step back. However, you know, this isn't a Traxxas Slash that you bought used from Facebook Marketplace. You know what I mean? So, like, it just depends on, depends on, like, your passion and, like, what you want to do. But you know, like, drinking a beer, you know, if you got a nice large property and you slam a beer and hit up the RC, you know, these things are a blast, especially the gas-powered ones, because, you know, like I said, the bang for the buck, like 45 minutes a tank. You're going to run these things for 45 minutes before you got to fill the tank. And the receiver battery will usually last, I don't know, 4 or 5 tanks. Like, you'll probably break something before you run out of gas, which is pretty cool. Let's see what's Nash saying here. It's money, yeah, it's big money. It is, like, I guess. But, like, Nash, how much were your tires for your STI? Yeah, see, there you go. That's what my 2JZ adapter... How much did your 2JZ cost, man? What are those things running right now? But, yeah. You could do a small dirt bike for that much. That's true. Or you could get a full-size dirt bike for that much and fix it. You could do an ATV. Like, you could... It just depends on what you want, man. Like, if you want something to carry you around, that's different. But if you want to like rip something so hard and you don't want to worry about breaking your face, I don't know. These things are pretty cool, especially if you have a whole bunch of dudes that have them and they just like race them all the time, which is super cool. Yeah. Oh, I was asking you how much were those tires that you have on your STI? What were those? The Pilot Sports. Yeah, man, like, you know, it's like one of those things where, like, if you're really into it, you do it. If you're really into it, you do it and you figure it out. But, like, it's not for everybody. You know what I mean? Like, right now I'm, like, ripping my 10 scale, you know, low C Baja Ray, and that thing is a blast. And it reminds me of, like, hitting up the fifth scales. But there was just something about two-stroke and, like, just the sound of it. That was super cool. And then we went electric with this guy, and it's a monster. It's a freaking monster. Yeah. See, there you go. You know, Haley there got his here. You know, his first one, and he loves it, which is good. Sweet. No hobby is cheap. True words have never been spoken, man. I've never, you know. Oh man, the beer. More beer. Anyways, Wicked, let's move on. Let's move on, shall we? Oh man, should I tease that box? You guys are gonna hate me. I wonder how many people I'm gonna lose. Okay, we got 101 people watching right now. What's up, dudes? If you could thumbs up the video, that would be super, super helpful. If any one of you, 101 of you, are not subscribed, subscribe. If you can, that would be wicked. It just helps with the stupid algorithm. The stupid algorithm doesn't work very well. It rewards clickbait. And even though I try to clickbait because I know it works, but yeah, like, you know, if you could subscribe and thumbs up the video, that would be great. It just helps spread the video. But anyway, let's tease this thing, shall we? All right, dudes, you guys are gonna hate me, straight up. What? It's freaking massive. It's pretty big, dude. Dude, what's in the box? Dude, what's in the box, dude? What's in the box? What's in the box? This thing's massive. It's huge. Good lord. Good lord. Jeez. It's huge. Lord mercy. You said it, brother. You could fit, like, I don't know, like 3 dead bodies in that box. You could fit a few dead bodies. Are there dead bodies in there? No. Don't tell me that's an RC, bro. Could be an RC. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I'd help you, man, but, you know, I'm stuck in the computer, bro. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is gonna be epic for sure. This is gonna be good. You're gonna lose your shit. You're gonna lose your shit. You're gonna lose your shit for sure. Oh my god, what's in the box, man? Oh my god. Told you, you guys are gonna hate me. You're gonna hate me. Anyway, that video drops tomorrow, probably Thursday, but hopefully tomorrow. Fingers crossed. And I'll reveal it for sure. That, or, you know, if I get more of these in me, maybe I'll show you a little peek of it. It's sitting like right there under this like cloth here. But it should be, yeah, it should be a good video. And yeah, and it's pretty epic. It's pretty epic. Like, my goodness. My goodness. How many did we lose? 87. All right, we lost like 20 people, which is funny. Yeah, no, it's not a very popular way of storytelling with this crowd, but that's okay. What's in the box, man? All right, one down. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, now we're going for the Lowenbrow. you know. Gotta like get the virus that shall not be named off of the can here. Oh, dude, man, like here, look. Here. I mean, that kind of shows scale a little bit, you know, like, right? Like, does that kind of show scale? I don't know, I'm gonna ruin things. Oh. Does that show scale a little bit? No, it doesn't really, eh? It doesn't really. Oh my god. Oh my god. I almost dropped it. It's pretty heavy, but like, oh wait, what else could we show for scale? Alright. Here we go. Here, this is a 10th scale, right? Yeah. Eh, it still doesn't kind of show scale that much. I think, you know, there's a... When I pull it out of my trunk, you can see it there. You know, that trunk is not a small trunk, right? You know? You can kind of see the scale after this kick. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I fucked it. Oh, there we go. Boom. Anyway, yeah, it's hard to tell the scale, man. It really is. But but it's big. It's big. It's a biggie. Let's see what else we got here. Yes. You can hear the two-stroke.
Yeah, peeling.
So another cool, super cool thing about the MCDs, or they actually use a mechanical limited slip. So it doesn't actually use diff oil to create the limited slip. It's like a geared limited slip. It's like a oh man, what's the equivalent in cars? Like a quaffle limited slip. It's like a real limited slip. It's like another reason why MCD is the king. It's just like the pure king of fifth scale. And if you search MCD racing in Europe, there's just like leagues and leagues of these dudes racing these. Oh, see the spark? Here, I'll go back. Here, let's go back to that spark. Alright, so I put those like, you know, camping fire starters underneath. And it like, every once in a while it like strikes, you know? Man, super cool. Oh, we got back all of the people. What's up? 101 of you dudes. Yo, thumbs up the video if you could. It'd help out. It would help out. Also, check out that license plate. That may or may not be one of the license plate stickers that I will be offering on my website soon. But yeah. Oh man. You seriously have flints and some drift tires? Dude, send me the links. I gotta give me some of those. For 10 scale? That's awesome. Alex, what's up, buddy? Drift craze, man. Love the photos on Insta. If you dudes wanna, you know, follow another dude that's into RC drifting, check out Drift Craze on Insta. Yeah, magnesium. Yeah, true. It's like magnesium. It's like magnesium flint. I think there's some flint in there. It's got to be like some kind of composite like mix or something. Oh, I did miss a super chat. I saw that. Hold on, I'm gonna go back up. Where are you, super chat? Jonathan, man. Thanks a lot, brother. Appreciate the beer. Every little bit helps. You know, don't make any money on YouTube because YouTube is not very good lately at spreading the love, which is too bad. But like, not on a sad note, Jonathan. Thank you so much. I will definitely enjoy a beer on you Thank you so much. Thanks, Curtis, for reminding me. Thanks, Alex. Oh, you gotta drink more beer. Yes. Oh God. There's actually another really cool video. We went to an RC, like a park that had one of those RC rings for like airplanes on strings. This is it right here. Oh no, it's not. Man, I'm going crazy. Hold on, let's find that. I want to find that. It's with the Subaru. There's like another MCD that's like this like super vintage. There it is. All right, so there's like a super vintage MCD. They no longer make these bodies.
This is for model tether aircraft. Right? Like
go.
they stand in the middle and they like.
All right, so I don't think MCD had the license to make this body, so they don't offer it anymore. But what a sick body. You know, that's the owner of Cardinal Racing's personal car, and we were trying to get him to sort of tandem a little bit, you know. But it was kind of hard to do. I got them all stand in the middle, but I think that made everybody really dizzy, which is too bad. But you can see it here. And those tire wheel stickers, so key. Yeah. Well, this is also quarter speed. You gotta remember, I'm shooting quarter speed. Yeah, I'm always shooting slow-mo. Oh, Eric, man. Eric, thanks a lot, man. Chaos RC, man. For sure. The more of these I get in me, for sure. Oh, this is Lowenbrow, by the way. I think it's German. It might not be German. Why don't they write German?
This episode of Kpoprc.
Okay, Alright, I'm just gonna turn it down so you don't have to hear me double talk. It was the coldest day. Nash, remember how cold it was? It was like raining sideways. Good gravy. Good night, Colin. Yeah, come check it out if you like later, or just wait. There's going to be a pretty epic drop this week on the unboxing of that crazy project, so stay tuned for that for sure. Yeah, great beer. Totally agree. It's one of my favorites. Lowenbrow. Tasty. Yep. It was an epic day. It's definitely an epic day. Yeah, here, let me rewind it a bit, because, like, some good footage. Oh, there's Cardinal Racing right there. He moved to Squamish, BC, unfortunately, so I don't see much of him very often. There's Nashish right there. Nash, my stunt driver. And, yeah. Yeah, good times. I gotta whip that car out some more. I gotta start driving this thing some more. It's tough because it's so big. It doesn't fit in a backpack. You know, you gotta bring a whole bunch of stuff. You bring like a crew of people with you. Oh right. Oh man, Nash, thanks for reminding me. We had a runaway. Okay, so like, make sure you calibrate your radios properly, right? Because like, if you decide to switch the rotation of a brushless motor by just switching two wires, don't forget that your fail-safe and 100% brake might be set. And if you switch those two wires and switched the rotation of the motor without the radio knowing, when it goes into fail-safe mode, it might just go full throttle across the park. And that's basically what happened. Somehow we managed, maybe the brake wasn't on full, so it didn't go 100%. Because if it did, it would have just like smashed into a million pieces. But like, also the tall grass on the chassis was kind of slowing it down a little bit. So, you know, it hit a puddle and like water went freaking flying, and I got to it and turned it off and everything was cool. But yeah, don't forget to calibrate your radios properly, because like, runaways are no joke. Yeah, hit the ditch pretty hard, and it was like a watery ditch. Good gravy. Actually, I think it still has that damage here from that. It took quite a hit here. Man. All right, I will try some Iron Jack for sure. When I was in Australia, the beer cost more than it did in Canada. And if you're from the States and you've been to Canada, you know that ain't cheap. Let me see if I can.
Comes a time in every man's life where he just goes completely bad shit crazy overboard.
Yeah,
This
this is it.
is one of those times. Yo, welcome to Kpoprc, the channel.
All right, I'm not gonna make you guys watch the opening of my show, but yeah. So anyway, if that's any sort of indication of what's to come with the next fifth scale Kpoprc scaleless project, then you guys are in for a serious treat. That's all I gotta say. That's all you gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Anyway, let's bring the SAS hashtag in, shall we? Let's do this. I think there's only like 8 of these. Only 8 people tagged scaleless this week. So what is this? King Wally RC. He's like super into the mini Z's. Never got into the mini Z's, although I probably should have, because it would have been super fun. Nicholas, man, thanks a lot for the $5, dude. I appreciate you. The online hobby guy on Facebook. All right, I'll add you right now. Let's see what you're doing here. Let's see, what is it? The online hobby guy. The online. Let's see if I can find. Oh, there you are. All right, joined your group, Nick. Thanks a lot for that super sticker or whatever it is, super chat. Anyway, let's see here. King Wally RC with the mini Z's. I keep seeing these, and like it makes sense, you know, if you can make a track, you know, the size of like a 4 by 8 foot sheet of plywood, man. Why not, right? There are a lot of like rear wheel drive drift platforms that are starting to pop up a lot. Damien, man. Good night, dude. Have a good night. Sleep well. But yeah. Yeah, see, right? It's a sick Camaro. And, like, there's something about the Mini Zs. They just have, like, really, really scale bodies. You know, and I don't know if you can, like, fit the 124 just models. You can get models of anything in 124 scale. So that's super cool. Let's see here. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Style Factory _ don't fit. This is cool because he like basically copied the livery of that Hot Wheels for his 10 scale, you know, S13 chassis. And I mean, I can't really see the chassis that well, but it's kind of cool that he used that, you know, Hot Wheels as like a sort of like a copy for the livery. It's a great way to start with liveries, man. Like, you know, you're just looking at that clear body thinking like, what the hell am I gonna put on here? And let's be real, the best way is just to copy stuff until you build up a sort of solid pool of knowledge of like what works and what doesn't before you start putting pink and green together. You know what I'm saying? Which we've all done. Let's be real, we've all done. Drift Spec RC, yes. Those rims are sick. My brother had those on his 993 Porsche. And they looked really, really tasty on that thing, and they look really tasty on this. I can't really tell what it is. It looks maybe like a Subaru. I'm not 100% sure. All those cars look delicious. I think even the front one and the back one have the same rims. Can't remember which ones they are. I think they're German. I don't know. Maybe you guys know in the comments, but yeah, super, super cool. Let's see here. Pandemus Prime RC, you know, with this, I'm assuming that's a Jeep. You know, I'm all into scale crawlers. They're pretty sweet. What else we got here? Drift Craze. He's in the comments, man. Starting to post on Instagram. He's got like no followers, so if you guys want, you know, if you guys want to follow some more super cool looking RCs, check out Drift Craze 2. He's, you know, look at his work. Yeah, you know, it looks amazing. The composition on the photos, wicked. The sticker choice, also wicked with the Rocket Bunny. I think that's the Rocket Bunny kit. Look at that, you know, hood exhaust. To me, it looks a little small, but that's me being a little picky. You know, think about it. That thing's got to have like a pretty sizable turbo. That thing's got to be around 3.5 inches. Wastegate pipe might be right size. I'm not sure, or maybe I'm just going crazy. That might be also. There you go, Rocket Bunny, man. The duckbill wing looks so tasty, man. So tasty. I'm into it. I like it. I like it. North Coast RC getting into the drift scene, and he followed my advice and got the D5 so he didn't break his budget, and I helped him out a little bit with setup, and it looks like he's almost there, so he's going to be drifting soon enough. Yeah, wicked. Oh, and then here, slow car fast. Yes, with his, I think that's a Nissan. Let's see, it's a hard body drifter, which is super cool. So I'm assuming it's like an RC 4-wheel drive hard body for a crawler, but like on a drift chassis. Yes, I'm all for that. I'm working on a similar project right now with Scale Addiction, actually, who helped me design this amazing cage. And at some point, I will make a really small run of these cages, and we will be laser cutting a chassis specific to the D5, and this cage and that chassis will go together and create a mid-engine pickup truck, cage pickup truck, which should be really cool. But I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself with this thing because, like, this is still heavy into the engineering phase, right? Like, I got to get this laser cut out of carbon fiber. Look how wobbly this is, printed with PETG. It can't be like that. It can't be like that. RC Garage, man, thank you so much for $3. That'll buy me a beer for next week. So cheers to you, buddy. I appreciate you. And yeah, I'm gonna take a big guzzle for you. I'm hoping you're having a beer too. It might be really early in the morning where you're from. I don't think it is, but cheers. Anyway, this thing is super sick. It is gonna be a super sick project. I've already kind of started kind of putting the wheel and the suspension kind of together to make sure that, you know, the clearance is all correct. Man, it's going to be super sweet, and hopefully when I glue the cage together, because this cage is actually printed in pieces that kind of fit together like Legos, and yeah, so eventually you glue them together and it makes a very rigid cage, and this cage should create some kind of rigidity and sort of like make the chassis even more rigid, which is the goal. Jeez. But yeah, so I don't know, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that, and it's gonna be super cool. But super shout out goes to Scale. On YouTube. Oh no, what happened there? He is the dude that really helped me with sort of designing the cage, and yeah, and without him, I don't have gotten with it. Yeah. Holy internet. Fuck. All right. Fingers crossed. Audio's gone. Is the audio? Am I back? Let me know if I'm back, dudes. Am I back? Bitch. I hate this internet. Back. I hope. Okay, we're back. Okay. Thank God. Jeez. It's so stressful, man. It's so stressful. Alive. Like, okay, no, it's fine. I'll just I'll just kick the router in the ass, and then everything is fine. But no. Let's chop. Oh, for fuck's sake. Six frames per second. Shit. All right, dudes. Hear me. I'm just. All right. All right, dudes. I switched to my phone. Oh man, I hope you dudes are all right. I lost a lot of you, man. I lost like 25 of you bastards. That's okay. I'm hoping I'm back. Let me know in the comments. Welcome back. Okay, cool. We're back. We're back. All right, I just switched to my phone because my internet is the worst. My internet is the worst, and it's because I live in a house with 3 apartments, and it's my neighbor's internet, and we pay for it in the utilities, and it's bullshit. So the lady and I are gonna have to get new internet, and not looking forward to it because we're gonna have to like get the guys to like run a line, you know. Anyway, we'll see what happens, but I'm hoping because then I can have 2 cameras. You know, if we have like actual Ethernet plugins, like, man, it'd be nice to have 2 cameras going, and I can like properly switch the show, which would be really great. I forgot what we were talking about. Oh. Dudes, it's the worst. It's the worst. Alright, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna drink this really, really freaking fast. And maybe the internet gods will be nice. You know? And they'll let this thing continue. Because, like, damn, we lost like half of the viewers are gone. They're gone. Alright, here we go. Let's do it. Let's see if we can drink this whole beer like all in one. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yes! Okay. Did I tell you guys how much I hate the internet in my building? It's the worst. It's the freaking worst. SB, man. You can't chug whiskey, man. That's just a waste of whiskey, am I right? It's a sipper. It's a sipper. Oh, Nash, really? You must be a lot. That must have been a lot of cold shots. Ooh, whose birthday is it? Josh? Where is he? Is he up here? Josh, man. Happy birthday. I hope you weren't one of the 45 people that left. I'm assuming people were just hitting refresh. And so it just, like, went. But happy birthday, Josh. Yes. I did it. Ezekiel, I did it. I got another beer. Let's do it. What we got? Oh, shit. All right, the next beer is Pilsner Urquell. Pilsner Urquell. It's Czech. Another those Europeans, man. They know their beer. Let's be real. I mean, it's no. I was gonna say Molson, but you guys don't know what the hell that is. It's no Coors. This shiz gets you effed up. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get frothy. Let's get wobbly with the wobbly pops. Let's do it. Phew. Phew. Yes. Bang. Oh. Shiz, man. No, because I'm a D-bag, and I kind of just teased it hard. I teased it pretty hard. But, yeah, let's see here. Here, we can do this. We can do this because it's funny. Where are we? Where were we here? Let's do this. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, right. I didn't even do this. You need to do this and do that. There we go. You're gonna lose your shit. You're gonna lose your shit for sure. Oh my god, what's in the box, man? Oh my god. Yeah, man. Okay, so shiz. Tomorrow or Thursday will be a video up, and it will be it won't be the tease. It will be what's in that box. We'll be talking a little bit about the plans of what I'm going to be doing with the thing in that box. And I got to shout out CardinalRacing.com for sending me what was in that box, because he is going to be selling what was in that box, and it's going to be quite a massive undertaking. And yeah, you're gonna lose your shit. You're gonna lose your shizzy. Shiz. That's right. Oh right, yeah. There you go. You can see it there. I forgot that. Yeah, you can see it in that thing. Yeah, it is big. It's right here, but you can't really tell because it's in perspective, right? But you can kind of tell because like the 1/10 scale here, like this is a 1/10 scale, and it's like, you know, come on, like look at the wheels, for God's sakes. Look at that. It's big. It's a big RC car. Obviously I have a problem, right? It's not beer. The beer is not the problem. It's the large scale RCs that's the freaking problem. Yeah. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So if you dudes aren't subscribed, subscribe, because like hit that bell notification if you could. I know like 60% of the people watch my videos are not subscribed. So I'm glad you guys are all hanging out. Still 74 you somehow managed to stick around after that hiccup of the internet being crappy, which is crappy. And I'm hoping my phone doesn't die, because as soon as my phone dies, it's over again. So heads up, this might happen again, and then when that happens, I'm gonna turn Wi-Fi back on. Oh my god, everything's... Where did you get the large scale RC car? Dude, man, cardinalracing.com. Check him out. Oh, do you think he's back? He had to go down like 3 flights of stairs to get the beer. Oh, it's okay. I'm sure like all 77 people watching are actually subscribed, but or maybe they don't like experience YouTube in that way. I don't know. Oh, he's back. Did you get some more beers? I'm on my like last beer. I mean, the other beers I have are warm, and I'm gonna have to go to the kitchen to get another one. But this one, I just opened this one. Oh, you are fast. New-ish subscriber. What's up, garageless? I feel your pain. I too am garageless. My neighbor keeps denting my car with this door. I'm gonna flip out about it, actually. Oh, it wasn't a question. Sorry, brother. It was rhetorical. I apologize. Apologize. Oh, look at this. If you guys are in San Antonio, they have a permanent drift circuit, which is cool. We don't have that. We have one drift track in Toronto. It's pretty much a private track, and it's closed right now. So, it sucks. Sucks, man. Sucks. Oh, dude, there's no snow outside. We live in faux Canada, man. We live in a weird Canada where, like, somehow the lake is, like, warming everything up, and then all of a sudden we don't have anything snow-wise. It was 4 degrees. Oh, you guys don't know what 4 degrees is. I'm not even going to look it up, because I feel like my phone's going to die. But yeah. Thanks, dude. I appreciate you. We're up here. We're watching. And we all got our shit that we're dealing with, for sure. Yeah. That's right. You don't know how right you are, SB. Spoiler. Hard spoiler there. Texas, buddy. It's got to be warm up there. I guess at night it's probably pretty cold. Down there. Oh, okay, let's see here. What's up? What's your opinion on hard body 10 scale drift bodies, dude? I don't know, man. Like, the thing with drifting is you want to keep your platform as light as possible, right? So like, I don't know. It's like a toss up. It's just like balancing act of like performance RC drifting and like super scale drifting, and like those two are kind of fighting against each other, because like the more scale you go, the less it's gonna perform, and the more hardcore drifting you go, the more monster truck it looks like in the front. So, you know, if you want it to poke properly, if you want it to like sit right on the body sit right on the wheels, you know, to make it look really nice, you know, stance boy like, it's probably not going to perform as well. So I don't know, it just depends on what you want to do, you know. Like I am building this like crazy scale kind of drift truck with a cage, and I wonder how much this is gonna perform over like my D5 drifter here, which is just, you know, super light. So like, I wonder, you know, I'm gonna have both of them though, right? So like, I can do this one for looks, and then if I get tired of it, I'll just like jump on this one. So, I don't know, man. It's like, it's all depends on what you want, I think. You know. Let's see here. I gotta keep my drift truck front heavy to kick up the rear. Yeah, I mean, whatever works, right? I don't know. I think it's like one of those things. That's like another cool thing about RC drifting is that, like, you know, you make a small change and you go test it out, and then you make a small change, you test it out, and kind of figure out what works and what doesn't, which is pretty great. But yeah, it is not 115 degrees up here. at all, which is cray. Yeah. Oh, Joe. Just dropped in to say hi, late to the party. You gotta get some sleep. Dude, man, have a good sleep, Joe. It is late in Illinois. Actually, it's earlier than it is here. It's like 10:42 up in here. But yeah, let's see here. Let's see here. Everyone's laughing, so. Did an all-wheel drive and working. Two-wheel drive. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. WL Toys K95. I mean, if you can get some kind of angle on those front tires, then whatever. If it works, it works, but I don't know, man. Those things are pretty, no, it might work. Do it, man. I'm all for it. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's see, 10:42. Yeah, it's 10:43 here. So Ford's for Life 91, you are in my time zone. What's up? Yeah, Cincinnati, you're in my time zone. Oh. Yeah, dude, man, I would give... No, I don't know. 39's a bit hot. Show the Vic. The Vic is hiding. The Vic is hiding. Oh, wait, although... Here you go. I always forget I got the thing on deck on the editing computer. So, you want to see the Crown Vic, you got it. It's not... Took a little bit of a break this weekend on it. I'm going to finish it soon. The problem with the Crown Vic is that it's winter outside. And to fully finish this project, it's going to need some warm weather to like fully drift it outside. It's going to need some Florida weather. And I'm not talking about rain. It's going to need some like warm weather. So I don't know. We'll see. But no, it's going to alternate now. I think we're going to be doing a couple of other projects in between this project, just because I don't want to get super stale, and I don't want to just get subscribers that just want to see this project. You know what I mean? Like, I got to like balance it out. Otherwise, the minute I post something new, I'm going to lose 100 subscribers again. So, you know, I want this channel to be about scale as shit projects and not necessarily just the Crown Vic. So, hope you dudes understand. But yeah, that suspension is pretty sweet. It is. It's quite real, man. It looks really freaking good, doesn't it? Like, I think it looks really freaking great. Let's see here. Let's see what you guys are saying. What are you guys saying? What else do you guys want to see? It's tethered onto my computer, so I have a feeling the computer is charging it while it's tethering. So, I mean, as soon as I hit 10 gigs, it's going to start throttling, but I'm hoping that's not for a while. We're doing like 311K upload a second. I mean, I got a few hours before I reach my, you know. Man, we don't have unlimited really here. It's like unlimited data, but it's not. God. It's okay. Hopefully it doesn't just drop out, because that's the worst. I hate that. I hate that. I'm sure you guys hate that too. I'm surprised. We've got 86 people up hanging out, which is great. Let's see here. Go on some of your RC followers' accounts and look at their content. I could. The problem with that, Curtis, is that like I'm using my full screen Premiere playback as my other monitor here that you're seeing, and in order to actually surf the web doing that, you know, like I can't do that right now. But maybe that's something I'll do. I'll do it maybe next week. I'll bring up all the RC YouTubers that I watch. I don't watch a lot of RC YouTubers. I end up watching a lot of like just real car guys. So that's like my big watches are PFI, Boosted Boys, you know, Cletus, of course, Cletus, and then who else? Like Taylor Ray. I watch Adam LZ a lot, although the mustache personality is quite rough around the edges sometimes. It's hard to watch. I liked it back when LZ was a little nicer to his friends. I don't know where that came from, but whatever. Claudette, his girlfriend, is fun to watch too. She's a fun personality. And then of course AVE blog. If you guys don't know, AVE YouTube channel, check him out. I watch Adam Savage on Tested. I love that dude because he's just every time I watch him, I learn something else about my studio and something to like fix, and sort of just him being able to reach every tool that he uses on a regular basis is sort of dictating how I need to change my studios. Like that dude. There's one thing you don't have to like him, but that guy has lived in a like hobby studio his whole life. So like how that guy organizes his tools is like key. That's awesome. I used to watch Casey Neistat a lot, but I feel like that dude, after kind of watching him a lot, I realized that he just sort of stole his style from a lot of other actually from Tom Sachs is who he stole his style from, which is funny. And if you don't believe me, check out the video called 10 Bullets on YouTube if you want to see where he gets his aesthetic from, his Casey Neistat aesthetic. Yeah. Anyway, oh right, SRC, of course. Wait, I hit the wrong button. Here we go. SRC channel for sure. I watch him a lot for sure. Studio tour, dude. What you see is what you get, man. Like I can't even move around. Like I got a table in my hip here, or my ribs, and then there's a wall. That's a wall over there. My 3D printer is over there. Dude, man, like I can do this with my arms, and like that's all I got. Oh man, I hope. I'm like worried that like the internet is gonna fail on me. Oh, okay. All right, we've streamed 2 gigs. Oh man. Well, whatever, man. Hopefully, we got 10 minutes left basically in the stream. I'm probably gonna kill it at 11 o'clock, or when I'm finished this beer, one or the other, whichever one comes first. Agreed. Adam Savage is awesome. Show the drift project backfiring. Oh, you mean Adam LZ's? Oh. Alright, you dudes, I gotta write this stuff down, man. Alright, so my 1-to-1, alright, so I have a Subaru Legacy wagon. It's an 05 wagon. It is the last of the Subarus that shared the blocks with the STI, so it is an STI block. It does have a different intake manifold than the STI, but the block, the short block, basically is an STI block. It is tuned. It has been tuned. It is running STI boost pressure. It is about a 22 PSI Subaru, and it has a NVIDIA 3.5-inch exhaust all the way back. It has hollowed out catalytic converter. There's no cat on there at all. It has like a Typhoon intake all the way to the turbo, so it makes beautiful choo-choo sounds. It has a limited slip differential. It's got the shorter 5-speed gearbox with the shorter gears from Japan. It's got the accompanying 4x4x4 ratio rear diff that has limited slip in it. It has STI front control arms. It is a beast of a Subaru. I'm hoping it doesn't have ring lane failure. It seems to be just eating oil. Every 1,000 kilometers, it drinks a quart of oil. When it's cold and I give her, it definitely does puff out some blue smoke. But it's got 269,000 kilometers. I don't know what that would be in miles. In miles, it's probably around 200,000 miles on that motor. So, man, it probably needs to be, rebuilt or whatever. But my God, is it a fun car on the highway? On the highway, it's just delightful. It is on a delightful. It is just delightful. As for my old cars, when I was in high school, just at the start of internet, man, the internet was like not that great at the time. Back in the forum days, man, I miss forums, because in forums you just tell people to frickin' Google. You'd be like, "What? Don't ask this stupid question, you dummy. That's been answered 50 million times," and people would just be like, "Yeah, you dummy. Just use the search feature." But now on Facebook, you go to a group and it's like, "What's the best RC drift chassis?" And you get the same 50 questions over and over and over again, and nobody's like okay with people being like, "Do your own damn research, you dummy." Not saying that every question is stupid, but you know, there's a lot of resources for us now, and it's very easy for somebody just to like Google those really simple questions that then create more complex questions. Those are the questions you bring to a Facebook group. The ones where it's like, "Hey, I've got 3 chassis to choose from. Which one of these is the better one for a beginner?" That's a great question. Not, "Hey man, I need the like, hey, can you print me a 3D body?" No man, like what are you talking about? Anyway, slight mini rant there. The beer is definitely working. But yeah, back in those days, I had 3 CRXs. Actually, it was between my brother and I. My brother and I had 3 1987 CRXs, the boxy CRXs, but we swapped in JDM motors. This is pre-VTEC, dual overhead cam, 1.6 liters. We custom, we hybrid turboed. We would use a Volvo T3 turbo, and it had a T2 exhaust wheel and a T3 compressor wheel, and like that was on like an SS Auto Chrome exhaust manifold, which was the worst exhaust manifolds. They would just fall apart because they were made of tinfoil. But man, it was all we had, because like back in the day, that was Honda data. My God. Anyway, I'm spewing out these words. Probably don't mean anything to you. But yeah, man, I had a turbo CRX that weighed 900 kilograms. What would that be? Under a ton. Like my brother and I could pick that car up we could both pick that car up, and it had like 230 wheel horsepower. That was the fastest car I've ever had, and what made it the fastest car I've ever had is the fact that it wouldn't stop. Like you would get going so fast that you'd hit the brakes and you're like, "I'm not gonna stop before that stop sign. Like there's no way." Anyway, one day I'll show you guys pictures of that thing, because that was pre-digital cameras. Back in the day. That was like, early 2000s, man. What a great time. Back when I could just throw a whole bunch of my garbage in my parents' backyard, Like, you could just throw it in the garage or whatever. Man, I miss those days. It's good times, man. Good times. Good times. Anyway, wow, that was a big rant on my 1-to-1 cars. Thanks for that, suggestion. Let's see here. Wow, the internet makes people weak. I feel like it maybe not the internet. I don't know what it is about certain culture, but like it's like people think that anything that's spilled out from the internet is like somehow like more, like it's like better. It's like my ignorance is better than your intelligence. You know what I mean? Like, "Oh, but I searched this out." But it's like, no, but did you like search at where that came from? Did you like really dig? You know what I mean? Like people don't dig anymore. They don't understand. That's what you have to do. Because like really, like the thing that makes the internet go right now is just monetized clicks. Like that's it. That's what's making your internet search criteria different from you to your partners or to your friends. Like what you have Google searched before is now affecting what your Google searches like reply to you. Like if you are into one thing and you search like a totally different thing, like it's gonna affect how it works. Anyway, whatever. I'm like getting into a tangent, but like don't be an expert of ignorance is my thing with the internet. Don't think that you know more than somebody who's devoted their lives to something. You know what I mean? That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say about that, because I don't want to politics aside. It's not even politics. It's just like information. It's how information is organized. Whew. Okay. Anyway, Honda Tech. Oh, Honda Tech. Oh man, I love Honda Tech. Honda Tech was great. The forum was great. But I'm not talking about Honda Tech, man. Michael, dude, did you ever go on homemadeturbo.com? Man, if you went to homemadeturbo.com, that was where I lived. That's where I freaking lived. Too much beer. Nash, I hope you're okay, man. I should have some more for you. This is for you, Nash. Delicious. It's delicious. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, man. Don't trust the algorithm. Agreed. That's it, man. That's it. It's trying to make you mad. Like, that's the thing. It's trying to make you mad, man. If it can make you mad, you're gonna look at it more. Anyway, that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, man. All right. People don't understand what it's like to build something, for sure. Although they should, man. You should build whatever you want. You need to understand that's there's nothing better than just like making something. You know? Make something. Don't buy it. Build it. Maybe that's what I'll make on my t-shirt. It'll be like an RC, like a controller, and it'll say build not bought. Or build everything. Maybe it'll be build everything. That would be a cool shirt. It's not warm yet, thank God. But nothing worse than warm beer. Totally fun little turds, man. You should see this thing. Maybe I can find it. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see if I can find it, because that would be really cool. This is me like looking through my photos. Oh man, I hope I can find it. That would be really cool. Oh, here it is. Oh, but it's like a crappy thing. All right, I'll show you guys my CRX, but it's not great. It's not a great photo, which is too bad. You know, it sucks because, like, at the time, you know, we didn't have digital cameras. Like, digital cameras weren't a freaking thing yet, you know? Like, I bought my first digital camera was 1 megapixel. And now my phone is, like, 12. Like, what? What? I'm looking for it. Oh, no. Alright, alright. I got one. And it's a crappy photo. But I'll show you dudes it. Regardless. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna find it. I hope you guys are still with me. Alright. Oh, work email just popped up somehow. Oh, Jesus. I hope I'm still alive. Ah, dudes, scary there. Oh, I saw G. Where is James? Dude, little Leroy's looking like a full basket of bald eagles. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Anyway, here you go. This is it. This is it. Which is hilarious, right? Because, dude, this little shitbox, and I say that with love, was fully stripped, man. No cage, no airbags. This is pre-airbags. But if you look really closely at that bottom bumper, right to, I guess, to the right of that giant fog light there, you see that little chrome little ball? That is the intake. That is the filter for the turbo. And and there wasn't this is pre-intercooler. We didn't have an intercooler at the time. But it did end up with an intercooler. One day I'll show you guys the actual photos of me putting this thing together, because I have some. But this thing was ridiculously fast. I took my parents for a ride, and they got mad at me. They got mad at me. They were like, "You're gonna kill yourself," and they were right. They were totally right. Yeah, man, no airbags. Oh, from Switzerland. Dude, man, your country's beautiful. Surrounded by mountains. Yeah, I don't know what the frig they were thinking about making blue license plates, but I feel bad for anybody who has a car where it clashes with that color. Yeah, it's. I mean, it was just like, it was the ultimate hot rod, cause like, it was a piece of shit, but it was so fast. It was so fast. And it had the stock brakes, man. Oh no, I think it had Integra brakes in the front. We had Integra brakes in the front, and we did a rear disc brake conversion as well. So, dude, I will never be able to find a Fox body Mustang in Canada right now without spending an incredible amount of money. They drop salt here in the winter, so any Fox body has been in the picker puller yard for the last 10 years. Like, it just doesn't exist. They've been crushed. They've been crushed, man. Unless I go down to Arizona, you go to like a really dry climate, you can find cool cars. But then I gotta like bring it through the border. It would just be a nightmare. No, I'm actually looking at imported Japanese like Suzuki Samurais or something cool, like Jimneys or something. That'd be really cool. But yeah, dude, wait, let's see. I would love like a second gen CRX. Like, they're just gone, man. They're all rusted out, which is too bad. It's too bad, man. We had this meet early 2000s called N8 and N9, and it was like Niagara CRX meet, and all the CRXs would come to Niagara Falls, and man, it was good times. Oh, sweet. No, I don't. I will write that down. Should I write that down? I should write that down. I should definitely write that down. All right. Tanner, man, have a good night. I'll see you next Tuesday. I'll be here. We'll hang out. Yeah, Volvos. Oh, wait. Right here. Volvos. Volvos are super cool. And what's crazy is that you can still find those Volvos from, like, 84, like those like 240 turbo Volvo wagons. For some reason, those things are built like they will never rust. They will never die. Those freaking Volvos will never die. Is that me? Was that me that's tooting cocaine, or is? Oh man, they run like a dream. It's true. Oh man, okay, it's getting late. It's 11:05. We're gonna kill this stream soon. After I finish this beer, we'll kill the stream. But yeah, of course, I watch Mighty Car Mods. Yeah, I've been watching Mighty Car Mods back when they were doing like fake turbo speaker sounds, like for 10 years. I watched them all the time. I don't know. How's it the foot? What? Excuse me? Hello? Hello? Yeah. Love it. Love it, dudes. Cheers to beers. I was actually thinking about that. There is a Drift Fox body Mustang with those like drift stitch zip ties, all like the multicolored ones, neon green and blue. I can't remember who built it, but yeah, maybe I might. I don't know, man. I'm gonna do this crazy thing, which right. Should I tease it? There's 77 of you dudes that are watching it right now. 77 of you dudes made it to the end of the stream, so I should reward you guys somehow, eh? Somehow. Damn. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Because let's be real, no one's really gonna make it to the end, eh? Like ever. Like once this thing goes live. I don't know who, but oh right, the foot. You mean this guy? Yeah. All right, it's the alcohol. It's true. All right, dudes. All right, I'm gonna get rid of this monitor for a second. All right. What do I do with this freaking thing? Dude, you have to understand how small the space is. All right, like I don't know where I'm gonna put this. Oh, fudge! Look how big it is. Look at my face. It's like it's massive. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. I kind of set this up so I could do this, but yeah, you're gonna find out what's in the box, Michael. You're gonna find out. Oh shit! I mean, if you don't find, I might end up dropping it. Fuck it up. Alrighty. Alright. Let's see. Ooh. Oh. Oh shit, let's see. Huh? Oh? Anybody know? Anybody know what that is? Look how big it is! It's massive. It's massive. Right? How sick is that? I mean, and it's got the RSR, like, front. It's got the RSR front. Like, this is not the front bumper. This is also not the rear bumper. Like, I have a bumper specifically for this thing. Oh god, what am I gonna do with this? I don't even know. Okay, I'll put it here. Alright. Hold on, I wish you guys could see. It's got disc brakes. Oh. Wicked. Nicholas, man, thanks a lot for the $2. Appreciate it. Goes towards the beer for sure. SB, you said it, man. You said it. Yeah. Well, like I said, I'm gonna drop the video tomorrow or Thursday, so stay tuned for that. Definitely mad. For sure, for certain. Let's get the screen back in here. Yeah. Hell yeah. So this is a joint project with cardinalracing.com. We're building some craziness. This isn't the first thing that you guys should be excited about. There's a bunch of other stuff too. And yeah, man, come on, subscribe to the freaking channel, man. We're doing some epic shit. Yeah, I should finish this beer and we should kill the stream before I run out of data on my phone. But yeah, it's gonna be epic. For sure, it's gonna be epic. Thanks, Michael. Let's see here. Listen, Dazaboy, go on Amazon and get yourself an ammo case. Something specifically to hold ammo. I think they're about $15. And what you do is you buy that ammo case and you put all your LiPo batteries inside them. If you are going to charge your LiPo, never leave its side. Always watch it. Always put your LiPos on storage mode if you're not going to use them. The more you respect that battery, the less likely it is that you're going to burn your house down. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. Big Porsche, man. I'm telling you, you can't buy them right now. You can't buy them, right? It's like $200,000 for a 930 Porsche Turbo right now, right? You can't find a clean one for under 100K. So why not build a model of it? You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be pretty cool. Although I totally ruined it. So just a heads up. The tease is real, and you guys know what it is. Yeah, check out cardinalracing.com if you want. I mean, you know, we'll be selling these. What's cool about the company that makes this chassis, it's called Yankee. It is hand built in the UK. What's cool about them is that they also have an E30 body for this size. So just a heads up, there's like a lot of cool stuff coming on the channel, and you know, I appreciate if you guys subscribed or, you know. Thanks, buddy. I'm trying. You know, I'm even like custom building an RC. So let's hope we can keep the momentum going. Yeah. It's definitely wide body. It is the wide body because it has the duckbill spoiler. Not duckbill. What is it called? What do they call it? Can't even remember. Blanking because of the beer. Whale tail. It's got the whale tail. Nice, man. Thanks, Revis. Appreciate you, dude. Whale tail. I got it. I've got it in the end. I remembered. But yeah, but it's sick. It's sick. And if you look really close, you can already see that I've been 3D printing. Oh! Okay, well, let me just get this. Oh shit, where is it? Okay, here. These are not particularly period correct for the 1987. These are definitely 993 teardrop rear view mirrors, but who cares? They just like complement. Oh god. They just complement the Porsche body. So nice. It's so nice. Look at the size of this thing. I'm gonna do this. Look at this. Look at this. Look, just like so you get the scale, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. And let me tell you, that chassis is super, 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 super light. So 8S on this thing is just gonna be a monster. It's gonna be a monster. It's gonna be a monster. All right, dudes. I got 2 minutes to drink this thing. SB, man, it's not Porsche. It's Porsche. I grew up calling it Porsche. But no, the Germans, Schnell, definitely call it Porsche, which is too bad because it doesn't sound right to me. I always called it a Porsche, but it's not. It's called a Porsche. Well, super cooler, man. I'm telling you. Drift Craze, to all you followers still hanging out on here, you guys have a great night. See Tuesday. Drift Craze, man, nice having you out. Appreciate you, dude. Your seats will be in the mail soon if I can get out of the house, which I will soon. Yes. Peace out. Benzenberry. But yeah, you know. Yeah, scale as I'm telling you, man. I'm getting drunk enough to tell you guys a little bit about it. Like, I'm gonna whip out my MIG welder for this one. This one's going full cage. RSR style. Steve Van, cheers, buddy. Wicked. You know, I wasn't in that part of Germany, but I should definitely go. My most viewed video, I don't know, I think 1.5 million probably. Sweet. All right, dudes. Okay, maybe I'll start the song again. We'll do this song. I gotta finish this. Later. Yeah. Stay safe. Love each other.